Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Nenica stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Nenica. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Nenike refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
I don't spoil the story. Alright, so that is actually part of a decision of the story. I wouldn't have thought that, to be honest.
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Oh, she's standing. Wait, what? We're standing a second ago.
Yes?
Farewell.
Right, so it's good to know that any of my decisions will affect the story somehow. That's good to know. It would be bad for you to rob me of it. But it's good to know that even in the minor little details will affect something somehow in this game. I like that.
Right, Hellraiser.
Get off that.
Good woman, is this the road to Vizine?
Here for Hayden, right? Have you not heard that?
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Why would it wander like that? He's right here.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Obviously.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth.
Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
People think they're friendly.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye, they've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started.
I would have thought it'd
Soldier
be
on the
steel
march.
against
Stop to
dogs,
rape a
not
woman,
silver.
strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die. 'Cause too late. Attacked another one.
Yeah, I would have thought it'd be steel. Oh. Ooh, they're ugly wild dogs. Oh, stop hitting me, you little bastard. She's not home yet. I like walking a dog. Thought she would have been home by now with it. Two seconds. Right, where were we? Oh, wait, what? But not everyone knows the details of Witcher work thoroughly. There's another thing they did. Not everything you hear or read is true. Oh. So that might be told complete crap at some point. And mistake it for truth.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
No, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Yeah, but what about smell? Oh, I noticed this earlier.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Oh, I could examine
Ground's
it.
black, saturated with blood.
I'm probably gonna find out it wasn't the griffin.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Come on.
A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Can I examine it? Oh, where's this going? I like I really like how during some quests they switch the background music off, makes it special atmosphere, yeah. Alright.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here.
Why it's
Took a long
attacking?
time
Because it was a
dying.
couple.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Come on, where's the examine point? Why is it still red? Maybe it's just bugged. That's completed that part of the quest anyway, so must be bugged. Oh, the wind is getting up. That's the same thing.
Come on, Roach.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
May the sun shine upon you.
Come on now. Giddy up.
Where am I actually meant to be going? There. Oop.
Slower.
There we go. Where is it?
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Go, go.
Right. Damn, that Beltonil is strong. Hey, a bit drunk.
Oh, don't touch me.
Looking for trouble? You raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. Good man. Whose field is that?
Slower.
You're just a little bit tipsy
Good
there.
lad, Master Wit.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Nearly a century old already. Crap, he's old.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.